welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get this look right here. It's very summer, a little bit different than what I usually do. I usually don't rock a lip this bright, but I was like, hey, live a little. And of course, I had to put on my newest wig, which I will be putting up an update on this hair soon. But if you want to know how to get this makeup, then keep on watching.
So for my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which I've already raved about this foundation. It is perfect for people with dry skin, but it doesn't make you greasy. So in the summer, my skin gets a little oily, but it still works. So I love this foundation. For my concealer, I'm using this L'Oreal CC concealer, and it's a little bit of a weird application. It's on a roller ball, and it's really sheer. It doesn't really provide a lot of coverage. I just use it to brighten up my under eyes and highlight the center of my face. And I should mention it has some anti-aging properties in it too, so that's the main reason why I use it. To set my concealer, I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Pressed Powder. And that's just the initial powder that I'm going to put on just to make sure that my under eyes don't crease. And then I'm going to go back in with my RCMA powder and bake. Because I find that if I bake right after I put on my concealer, it makes my under eyes look really crepey. So that's why I put that initial layer of powder on. So I'm just going to bake under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose just to brighten it a little bit more. And to set that concealer in place. For my bronzer and contour, I'm going in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. And I'm going to contour my nose with the medium cocoa. And this is a cool tone brown. It's perfect for contouring. And not to mention the palette smells like chocolate. After I'm done contouring my nose, I'm just going to brush away all that excess powder. And I look all highlighted and bright. For my bronzer, I'm going to use this dark cocoa color. And it is extremely pigmented. So what I like to do is just apply it all over my face and under my neck, and then go back in with a fluffy brush and buff it out. And by doing that, it softens the powders and it blends them all together so there's no harsh lines or splotchiness. To cut my cheek, I'm using a little bit of my translucent powder. And now I'm going to go with my blush, which is the Rose Spritz color from the Becca Jaclyn Hill collaboration face palette. And I love this palette, it's so amazing. And of course, to highlight, I'm going to use Champagne Pop on a fan brush. That's my new favorite highlighter. And it's even bolder when you get your brush wet, but I didn't really want to glow to the gods that day. I don't know why, but it was a very subtle highlight. Alright, moving on to the eyes. I'm going in my Milani Earthy Element palette and taking this taupey color right here. And I'm applying it in my crease and socket area. And I'm really concentrating it on the outer corner of my eye. Most of the transition colors I'm using today are going to be concentrated on the outer corner of my eye and swept up into my crease. On top of that, I'm going to use the Nuts About You color from the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. And I'm going to apply it the same way I applied that taupey color, concentrating it a lot on the outer portion of my eye and then sweeping it up into my crease. And then I'm using a clean fluffy brush just to soften up the edges. To give my eye a little bit more depth, I'm going to use this sparkly dark brown shade from the Milani Earthy Element palette. And I'm focusing that mainly on the outer corner of my eye once again, and I'm only bringing it up into my crease a little bit, just to form a V on the outer portion of my eye. For my lid, I'm using the Pat McGrath Golden Highlighter. I'm using two Infallible shadows, Golden Sage and Golden Emerald. So I'm going to first apply Golden Sage all over my lid, And then I'm going to apply Golden Emerald to the outer and inner portion of my eye, leaving the center just Golden Sage. These L'Oreal Infallible shadows are amazing. I've used them a lot in my tutorials because for the price, you get a lot. And they're supposedly 24 hours, so if you're going to be out swimming or sweating, they will stay on your face all day. So I'm just going to blend around the edges to make sure that it's seamless between the greens and my transition colors. Now I'm going to use the McGrath cream stick as a primer in the center of my eye because I'm going to put the powder highlight right on top of it, and that's just going to intensify the glow, as you can see. And that's what's going to make the halo effect. Then I'm going to line my bottom lash line with the Wet n Wild shadow stick and apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. And then I apply falsies to my top lashes, and that's what the eyes look like complete. And this is the final look. For my lip shade, I'm using Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lipstick in Nude Beach, topped with some of that McGrath Golden Highlight.
Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And if you want to see more bright lips, bright eye looks, just make sure you leave a comment down below and I'll bring those to you in the next one. Okay guys, till next time.